legalism or a legalistic mindset. How I define that is a tit for a tat, eye for an eye mentality. It is a document written so ununderstandable that no forward progress can be made. It is a lifestyle that is based on going back and forth instead of forward because you're worried about shifting liability and accountability rather than setting clear objectives and making things simple so that others can go forward. A lot of times, people who are clever make these big worded statements and these a lot of times a legalistic person makes things harder than they need to be. And the only reason they make it harder than it needs to be is because these people do not value progress. They do not value making it understandable to everybody. They like to be on their throne of legalism. And that the only way you can understand it is if you come to their altar of legalism and that they are able to give you permission to proceed. And they're not giving you permission because they're willing to take accountability for it. They're giving you permission because they've done something in such a manner that even after they give you permission, you're liable for it. A legalistic person shifts all liability off themselves. They put it on others. They don't value progress. And it causes a tit-for-tat mentality. Now, I want to be clear. You need legal terms and you need to have things done in a way where everybody is properly protected. But I'm not just talking about a transaction or a document. I'm talking about a whole way of thinking, a lifestyle. That a person, instead of saying, okay, what needs to be done? What clear objectives can we take? And how can we make it simple for everyone to understand? That's a leader. A legalistic mind is saying, oh, no, wait. This says this says that, this says this. You can't do that. You can't do this. You can't do that. They're not focused on progress. They're not focused on helping others. I'm speaking to all people, but I'm especially speaking to leaders. You have to do things properly, not recklessly. Document properly, make sure things are done responsibly. But you have to see past all these big words. You have to see past this mindset that focuses on not the spirit of what is trying to be accomplished, but the legalistic ways on how to accomplish. You don't want to focus on that. You want to focus on the spirit. You want to focus on what are we trying to do? Okay, here are clear steps that we can do them. Instead of giving this big, grand way of doing it, it's a merry-go-round. It takes everybody in a circle. Because nobody can understand these words. There's too many of them. The process is too hard. And action can't get taken because people don't know what the hell's going on. You have to always be mindful to make things simple and as clear as possible. And to be able to put action behind an understood thing. You need to be able, the only way you can put action behind something if it's clear and understandable. When something isn't clear and understandable, you got to call 20 people to get one answer, and that person that gives you that one answer, they're giving it to you, but they really don't know what the hell's going on. And when they give it to you, you're responsible for it anyway. It's a legalistic person. They're shifting liability off themselves. They're putting it on you, and they have a tit-for-tat mentality. And I'm not talking about proper legal documentation. I'm talking about buttholes that they don't value progress. They value going in a circle and then blaming you for everything that goes wrong, and nothing's going to be their fault. Don't be a legalistic person. Don't be a tit-for-tat person. Don't be a person that reads a statement and you neglect looking at the spirit of what's trying to be accomplished. Be a leader. Be a positive person in this world. Legalism and a legalistic mindset is what I'm talking about. For those who can discern what I'm saying, they will get stuck in a cloud of dust the rest of their lives. But positive, clear thinking leaders, they use simple language and make things as easy and as simple as possible for others. They will make a positive impact in their own life and in this world. Stay inspired.